Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on NVDA. I've been going to do a video about them and come across an article and time to do a NVDA. So this is NVIDIA, ticker NVDA, here on Robinhood, 158.15. You can see they're down over 30% over the past year. In the past 3 months, down over 16%. Here in the past month, down over 13%, almost 14%. Here in past week, down over 6%, and here's a look at today. So, not that I give tax, legal, or trading advice, but this one is down, as you can see. So if you're looking to get into this one, it looks like it still might be going down even more. But NVIDIA engages in the design, manufacture of computer graphics, processors, chipsets, and related multimedia software. Operates through the following segments. And feel free to pause and go over that. Founded in 1993, $396.80 billion market cap. High today of 163.38, low of 157.84. So you get about a $5-6 swing in there if you wanted to trade it. 52-week high of $346.47 and a low of $140.55. Dividend yield, not much, 0.10. Average volume of 50.55 million and volume today of 22.94. Here's a look at their ratings, 82% buy, so not too bad on the ratings. Here's the article that I come across, made me decide to do the video. So one semiconductor stock to buy right now despite a gaming slowdown, and as you can see, this is dated yesterday. NVIDIA grew its revenue by just 3% year over year in the fiscal second quarter of 2023. Despite the sluggish headline number, its data center segment, its largest by revenue, grew by 61%. NVIDIA automotive business could be facing a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity by the end of the current decade. NVIDIA just surprised investors with a slowdown in sales, but that doesn't tell the whole story, as NVIDIA is one of the most impactful semiconductor companies in the world, but the maker of advanced computer chips is rapidly expanding beyond its hardware business and into platform computing. Company just released its financial results for the fiscal second quarter of 2023, ended on July 31st, and despite surprising investors with a slowdown in the gaming segment, which was one of the largest revenue driver, there is plenty of positive investors that should be paying attention to. NVIDIA stock is down 51% from its all-time high, and here's why: the big long-term opportunity in light of its recent financial results. So, as I said earlier, it's 158.34, $407 billion market cap. I already went over this information. Feel free to pause and go over that there for yourself. But you can see as it's down, so I always say that provides a buying opportunity. Not that I give tax, legal, or trading advice, just stating my opinion. But they become a staple among PC gamers worldwide, and they drove a surge in gaming segment revenue for the company during the worst of the pandemic, as people were spending more time at home. But in the recent quarter, gaming revenue was the negative headline, with a 33% drop over year to $2.04 billion. Company cited a range of reasons for the slowdown, including softness in Europe due to geopolitical tensions and soaring inflation worldwide, which has hurt consumer spending power in difficult economic times. Consumers are less likely to spend big money on expensive computer chips for leisure purposes like gaming. The segment will likely bounce back eventually, especially thanks to innovations like NVIDIA's cloud-based GeForce new platform, Now platform. It allows 20 million registered players to access over 1,350 titles, along without the need to constantly download, update, and patches. But NVIDIA's data center segmented picked up much of the slack in the quarter with a whopping 61% increase in sales to $3.81 billion. This is now the company's largest business unit and arguably its most exciting in the short term as it continues to drive innovation using artificial intelligence. Historically, data centers have been used to store information, but NVIDIA advanced chips have turned them into powerful engines for machine learning, analyzing the mountains of data to deliver valuable insights to customers. Overall, NVIDIA's gaming and data center segments made up 87% of the company's total revenue during the quarter, which came in at $6.7 billion, or just 3% higher than the same period last year. NVIDIA's automotive segment is a standout. The remaining 13% of NVIDIA's revenue in the quarter came from two smallest segments, professional visualization and automotive and robotics. I talked about them once. They're even in the AI space, and so just a good stock to have in your portfolio. Not that I give tax, legal, or trading advice. Don't take my word for it. Just do your due diligence yourself. Business unit is powered by NVIDIA's Drive platform, end-to-end, a solution for car manufacturers looking to build autonomous self-driving capabilities into their vehicles. At least 35 car brands have signed in to use the technology so far. The electric vehicle maker NIO is one of the latest to unveil a new model powered by the Drive Orin. The automotive segment grew by a sizable 45% during the second quarter. They only equated to $220 million in revenue, but the company already built $11 billion in sales revenue pipeline through 2026. And NVIDIA stock is a bet on the future, so I'm going to start my position. I'm just watching to see how far it goes down. But it suggests it will add $13 trillion to a global economy by 2030, with 70% of the companies using the technology in one way or another. Similarly, autonomous vehicles are the future of the car industry, and that particular segment of the market could be at $2.1 trillion annual opportunity over the same time frame, according to Allied Market Research. Plus, NVIDIA is a profitable company with $11 billion in non-GAAP adjusted net income over the last 4 quarters, so it's a relatively low-risk way for investors to gain exposure to these emerging industries. Smaller players in areas like artificial intelligence don't have the benefit of large established data center and gaming units to feed the investments in innovation. So NVIDIA is building its presence from the position of great strength. So definitely great strength on this one. Like I said, definitely one to have in your portfolio. Over here on Reddit, let's see if there's any updated information. DD on the company, Tesla will choose next and is positioned to overtake AMD and NVIDIA. Here on StockTwits, currently at 158.53. NVIDIA put call 182,000, 128,000. So you could even do some options here on NVIDIA. Broken critical levels. This rate futures price in 75% chance. September. So maybe we're going to see tech go down a little bit again. It's hard to say. Currently showing it as a buy here on MSN Money with an upside to 216.68. But that's all that I have here on NVIDIA. If you have it, go ahead and list it in the comments along with your cost basis. Any other information you'd like to share on NVIDIA. And here you can see their 4-to-1 split back in July. I don't have these here in Robinhood anymore. I transferred them to a different brokerage. And I've talked about all these on the channel here as well. As you can see, Alphabet or Google down. So another thing I'd like to point out is if you don't have, we'll just call it $160. You can throw $5-10 at this until you get a full share. Here on Robinhood, you can do that on Schwab as well. So, but that's all that I have on NVIDIA. If you have this one, go ahead and list it in the comments. If there's any other stocks you want me to take a look at, I'd be happy to take a look at those as well. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing, and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, following Ford Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.